Warning. Warning. Main bay doors opening. Please keep your hands and feet inside the vehicle at all times. Stream will begin shortly.
All right, here we go. Welcome, everybody. And while I'm waiting for people to show up, if in fact anyone does, I'll go do a quick solo drop. As a pug, unsuspectingly dropping on the enemy, giving them what for who knows why. It's my style. Oh, so we've got the new map. I'm going to go Frozen City. I guess it's Mining Collective. By a hair. Hair of a landslide. Dropping like a wet noodle. Yes, sir. Come on over, Valen. Unless you're working. Are you working? You're usually working late. That's like an IT sort of thing. Ah, okay. That's probably more worthy. Hey, I haven't been up to snuff on gaming monitors, and not just gaming monitors, but video editing, color correct, photo retouching, color grading capable monitors. So it's really a dual purpose. I have a nice monitor, but Jessica's thinking about getting a machine and a nice monitor, and she can't afford one like mine. Mine was expensive, but mine's 5-6 years old, so it could be that she could get something pretty nice that's not as big. She doesn't need a 38-inch ultra wide. So she's thinking I just didn't know if you're up on current monitor tech enough to know what the best bang for the buck is. 27-inch, maybe a 1440, 2K that's 100% Adobe RGB capable or better, fast refresh rate, and slow lag time, but great color. Doesn't have to be, HDR 600 would be great, but I don't think that she can afford to get that for probably under $500, so it's probably not really an option. And I haven't helped her look yet, haven't really caught up. So if you know of any off the top of your head I think are worthy considering, that you think are worthy considering, let me know and I'll check them out.
I would say that anything ROG at the moment should have a good color gradient and spectrum span with low refresh and lag. But the more of that you want, the higher the spectrum you want to cover, the more it's going to cost.
Yeah, certainly. I think she could probably spend $350 to maybe $400, and I think she should be able to get a pretty nice monitor in that range for that. I just don't know which ones really are the best for really. She's mostly going to be for fun gaming, but for real stuff, as she does more and more of her own video editing and color grading and stuff like that, she'll want something that's pretty color accurate.
Target acquired.
I'll have to go look up the model, but we just put a couple of them in at a it's a metal cutter basically, and they were 32-inch ROG monitors. I'd have to go look up the numbers, but they were about $350 a monitor, and they're pretty big, and you could do
it's probably bigger than she even wants, because her desk isn't very big, and
yeah,
she really thinks 27 is about all she could probably manage. And I don't think she's got the need for a 4K one, because then it really needs to be bigger.
I'll say I'm not sure. I mean, she could hang it on the wall if she's got one. Or
No,
get
she doesn't
a
have. She doesn't want to make it her room into a big, massive, game machine. Sorry,
Yeah.
I'm trying to not die.
Nah,
Oops.
I'm watching. Watch the corner.
Right torso.
Um,
Damage. Left torso.
I wish somebody would come here and help me.
Left arm critical damage.
I'll just give Drax a minute. He'll be here and then start making bad decisions too.
This guy's hard to kill.
Center torso critical damage.
Well, I just about took him down, I think. I put 448 damage into him, and he's still going. Man.
Good damage.
I've got an Acer 38 ultra wide that's like $1,000 monitor, but I need it for when I'm video editing or photo editing or audio recording. I need all the space for lanes and stuff, and I didn't want to be kicking my head up on a 4K or being so far away from it that it's not immersive when I'm doing stuff. So I love it. It's great, but you can't afford that.
Yeah.
And probably the color on it's really great. It's great for editing and everything. And I'm sure it's 5 years old, so there's better stuff out there. Now, when this first came out, it was HDR compatible. I don't think it was even compliant. So now you can get HDR 400, which is fully compliant, HDR 600, which is fully compliant and actually gives you HDR, and HDR 1000 and HDR, you can start going up the price lanes, and pretty soon you're talking crazy amounts of money, but the technology's certainly been on the move the whole time. But this will last me another 5-6 years, no problem.
Yeah, monitors, for the most part, don't go out too fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I know the monitors that we put in, they were big.
What were they? What kind? Republic of Gamers?
Yeah, they were ROG. And it was the funniest thing ever because they bought them for their office work. And they're like $350 gaming monitors.
Right. Hey McFish, welcome. I'll be out of this match soon. I think there's a she could just get an OLED monitor, TV monitor. Most of them have pretty decent. It's probably going to be a little more laggy, but
yeah, the refresh rate's slower.
Yeah,
it doesn't have sub 1 millisecond. It's usually more.
Well,
than
most
that.
of them don't with color, just for gray to gray, right? So they all lie as much as they can on those specs, so it's hard to know what they're really doing.
Yeah, because they use an averagely sub 1 millisecond. Whereas like a TV, you're not going to get
30. Yeah.
I mean, they lie, but they also try and be as close to the truth as possible, because if they're not, they get tagged on it real good.
Here's a
so if I
Gamers
do
4K.
LC, there's
Hi, Jeff. We're talking about monitors.
There's an LG monitor.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't look too bad. If you want to check it out. It's a LG 27GP 750-B.
It's a beautiful name. That's a beautiful name.
I don't know what exactly called it.
That's a 1920. I think she wants a 1440.
Okay. Well, it's 27 inches, and she could always, she can't always downscale it,
Yeah, but she wants the resolution for when she's doing work type stuff, like editing and stuff. You get a lot more room for more video lanes or audio track lanes when you have just more real estate. Otherwise, it's hard to see what's going on if the pixels are too big. Let me get a group set up here because we got people waiting here.
Well, that one is exorbitantly priced. Too high.
What, Jess?
Have you looked at any of the footage?
No, I worked on Jamie's stuff all day. Just got done sending it off to him before I started this. McFish, I sent you an invite. Valen, you can't play, right? Yep.
I'm tending to the small one.
Okay. You just need to teach her how to play.
She's played once before.
18 motion scenes.
Yeah, lights.
27.
Lights. So. Isn't Asus that's 40? No, that's not. Never mind.
Well, mainly, you haven't read any reviews lately that you go, oh, that looks like a really nice monitor, right?
Not in that price point. You'd have to go up to like the 500 marks or the 600 marks, and then I could probably recommend you like the Odyssey G7. There's a 27 inch and there's like a 40 inch. It is a curved 1040 sub 1 millisecond 256 hertz refresh rate, and it is amazing.
Put a link to it in the chat and I'll take a look at it tomorrow.
Okay.
I don't think she wants to spend that much, but you never know. There's a Best Buy has an LG 1440 27 inch 1 millisecond 165 hertz HDR monitor. It's probably not really HDR-ish, but it's might be plenty for what she's gonna do.
Yeah. There's that one. It's a nice monitor. Yeah, it just comes with a heavy price tag.
Yeah. This is an IPS monitor, so it's going to be, I don't know. I mean, some people, like really hardcore gamers, are down on IPS, but it's like, if it's
IPS doesn't matter to me.
They've gotten so much better. Everything's gotten so much better.
Yeah. And what I'm looking at is I'm just looking at that price point and what you're trying to do with it. I could give two junks about IPS because now you have, OLED and quantum dot OLED that is, ridiculous stuff, but that's like $1,000 a monitor.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's beautiful.
Oh,
but it's not even, it's to the place where it's not realistic, though. So if you're editing, that's not necessarily a good thing, right? Because you think, oh, it's beautiful. Then you put it on a regular monitor that everybody else has, and it's like, why does my color grade look so horrible and washed out? And it's because you thought it was good when you had double the amount of saturation in your reds and yellows and blues and greens that everybody else gets, right?
Yeah.
So I'm not sure that would really help her.
Yeah. And that's where the kind of it starts to get a little weird. And no, Hellbringer, I totally understand. I have a 40-inch, not 4K, but it's a 40-inch TV that I use as a monitor myself. So
yeah, and that would be fine. And she doesn't want 55-inch. She wants something that'll fit on her desktop and not take over her room. And her desk is small, so she wants 27 probably max size, which means she doesn't really want a 4K because that's going to be, the pixels are going to be like pinpricks, and she sits pretty close to it, so it'll probably be a 1440 would probably be fine. I like Big Fish's solution to this problem. I can build her a new desk. I already built her a bedroom. Come on. And a nice mount for the big screen. I don't think she would want that. And Hellbringer can't really be, probably it can't, maybe depending on the screen TV, it's going to be more laggy, and she's trying to play Hunt, which is kind of a first-person shooter type thing, and she already has a lot of slow frame rate. She's going to be getting a new machine, so she wants something that'll make her a little more consistent frame rates at a higher frame rate, and more importantly than just the gaming is it has to be color accurate for photo work and video work and color grading, which some monitors manage to pull off all of those things and some do not. And a lot of gamers, they think, oh, it looks great and it's fast, and so I can game on it, and woohoo, I've got the best monitor in the world. But it may be a terrible monitor to color grade on. So they're not necessarily synonymous.
Yeah, McFish is trying to get you in trouble, though. He's trying to get you onto a home renovation project here.
Yeah, I've already got a tiny house that I'm supposed to be building that I'm sitting here playing Mechwarrior instead. And I haven't finished kitchen cabinets in our kitchen on my 12-year remodel of our house when I added 2,700 square feet. So probably, McFish, with all your good intentions, that's not going to be probably on the table right away.
No, probably not.
Pushing Charlie line from that side is usually frowned on.
Uh-oh, well, I just was following a mech. It's probably a bad idea, I realize. Where am I? I'm never over here.
There's a
No man's land.
There's going to be about 6 mechs in Delta 4 pretty soon if the normal play pattern happens.
All right, I'll go over here.
Online.
And of course, my little demon over here is sitting here telling me,
Right.
yeah, you
Oh,
should
I'm
totally
way
knock the
over
wall.
here. I see where I am.
But it looks like they actually rushed the other side this time, so you're good.
Oh, great. I should have gone.
You too, but you don't see me taking it.
Now I'm just all by my... Oh, there's a bunch of them down there at Delta 4. Delta 5.
Maybe my sense of timing was just off.
Yep, that's all right. I'll just wait for a light to come chew me up. That'll be perfect.
You know what's going to happen. You got about another 5 seconds.
Yeah, Hellbringer, I get it that it's fine for Hunt, but it wouldn't be fine for color grading. They're just TVs generally, their color accuracy and the color space, the color gamut, the range of colors and the contrast and stuff that they offer. It's not that it isn't good, it often is.
In the middle.
It's that it's wrong. It's not calibrated or calibratable, really.
Yeah.
I'm just
And
in
a lot
really
of
bad
like
spot
a lot of the
here.
new TVs are really nice because they'll cover 80% of the color spectrum gambit accurately. But the problem is that you have that, 20%.
Need some help with Kilo?
Yeah, everyone needs to push the middle. They're gonna lose.
I think get him to turn around. Hit him.
Got one on him. Oh, almost another one.
Target
Get
There
another
we go.
one.
Heat level critical. Artillery
Yeah.
strike online.
I never feel bad about doing a back shot on a mech for some reason. It just makes me
UAVs need to be
happy.
shot down.
It's the fishy ghost in you.
Yeah. I had it before Fishy Ghost came along, I'll tell you that.
Artillery strike
I always
Yeah, he
liked
just
back
did-
shots. That was one of the good things about training with DHB years ago is that we would go into a situation and
Delta
we
behind.
would discipline ourselves to not shoot the guy in front of us, but to shoot past that guy to the back of the other guy, like if we could.
Target acquired.
Aren't you
So
supposed
you-
to be a path there? Aren't back shots like frowned upon at some point?
Online.
Yeah, but these are satanic mechs we're trying to kill here,
Left
right?
torso
Oh,
critical.
okay.
It's all
UAV over the middle again.
angels and demons. We're killing
More
demons.
still.
That sounds like Brinker Man. Hey, Brinker Man.
Uh-oh,
there's Mechs up here.
Funny text to speech, have a good night.
Oh my gosh, Brink. You have a great night too. Well, I don't know if he's coming down behind me or not, but I guess he is.
Target
There we go.
acquired.
Yeah, he's gonna come in behind you or on top of you.
It felt like he was going to come down on top of me.
Online.
It wasn't gonna end well for him either way. So.
Uh-oh.
Okay, one more ABP ABDEB by
Oh, no, Brinkman's on a roll.
by AUI Iabid BLP abed ABPDA IEE IBA IBU BEP ABEP BIEU BDA PBE IABDEA
Artillery
EDA.
strike online.
I don't. Oh my gosh! I'm gonna have to. Something about sleep. I can't read that while I'm playing.
Guys, come on up.
Target spotted.
I'm assuming that's in like another language because it doesn't make any sense to me.
Is it missing important words?
Affirmative. Target spotted.
Well, it's either written.
I mean, are you missing letters so that it makes it hard to read, but you can figure it out if you substitute them in your brain? You know how sometimes they do that?
No
People
worries.
do that.
All I was saying was have a good night. Gabagool and whatnot baba bapa BDP
Yeah, looks like
PDP dab.
You have a good night too, Break. Thank you. Thanks for the nickel. He gives me a daily nickel. I'm going to be rich someday because of him, actually, because he's a consistent giver.
Only got one left.
And he's up there, isn't he?
Yep.
And I can't get him from here. Darn it. Somebody's going to get him. Here we go. Come on, come over here. No.
Get out of the circle. Let's kill this asshole.
Got him.
Good man.
Good work, guys.
Let's see.
Once you knock out the wall and show her how much space she has. If I knock out the wall, she's on a second story, so she'll be like hanging out over nothing and then fall to her death when she forgets, what she's doing. Uh-oh, Mech of Death. Thanks for that, Valen. Thanks for that.
I think you're Mech of Death.
What do I have to be in?
A hunchback.
Oh, okay.
Give you something kind of meaty.
She need a new guest room. It's like one of those campers where the side pops out and then her gaming monitor is revealed. And she's got an extra 6 feet or 8 feet of, game room that comes out of the wall.
I mean, if you really want to get crazy with it, you could make a pop-up desk where the screen comes out of the desk.
That's just so not happening. It's a great idea. Nope. Hellbringer, you said? Hunchback. You said a hunchy.
Hunchback.
Let's go get a hunchy.
I got channel points. I might as well use them for something,
That's right. Now that I have one thing set up.
You should have put a couple things up there.
I need to put more. It's in my plans. Okay. I have some hunchies. This has a whole bunch of missiles. I'll run that baby. I have no idea if it's a good loadout or not. Streak 6s. Sure, we'll run that. I'm probably going to be horrible. It's going to be horrible.
Watch, McFish is going to pop up with a fishy build.
He'll probably give me a good build for it. Do you have a good build for that, McFish? A better build than what I have? I've got 2 medium pulses. Sure, of course he does. I mean, why do I even ask, right?
Yeah, I know. He plays every mech, so I'm sure he's got something.
I used to get pretty decent builds from Casual Jerry because he kind of knew my playstyle and he could kind of rustle one up that worked pretty well. But I feel like, and Jerry's a good pilot too, but Fish is a really good pilot. And I feel like he makes builds that I can't always play because I'm not good enough, but I feel like they're the maximum you can get out of the mech. And so if I got good, I could maybe, if I stayed with them long enough, I'd probably grow into them, I hope. I'd like to think. But I live in a lot of imaginary space, so that's okay.
Hey, this is a channel for bad decision making.
Yeah, I'm just about to make one. What's this? ATM 9s. What are ATM 9s? I've never used those.
Advanced tactical missiles. They're a new short-range missile weapon.
Oh.
Newish.
Okay. I'm up for that. It's for science, right? Don't shoot things past 500 and don't shoot things under 130. Okay. And 250 is optimal. Okay. Let me get the skills in. Oh, I have no skills on this at all right now. Already 91, yeah. All right.
All right, let's see if Dark Marauder can be the hero of the inner sphere we all know him to be.
He's going to be the target of the inner sphere.
Wait, I thought that was Drax.
And one to fire the streaks, okay. No, Drax isn't in yet. I don't know where Drax is. He's probably making more chili and eating it. And
What? I know, I figured that, but I was saying, isn't he the target of the inner sphere, though?
he's the target. No, he's the he's the operating expenses of the hero of the inner sphere.
Yeah, that's true.
Did I ever play softball? I played hardball for a couple of years, and the coach didn't like me and didn't let me play, so I got bumped down to the other team. He just didn't like me. I don't really know why, because I was batting 800 and 450 the 2 years I played, so I was a really good hitter. I certainly wasn't terrible at the other things, but I wouldn't say I was great. But I could hit really well, so you'd think he'd at least let me try, but he just didn't like me. I mean, he cut me before he even saw me hit. Maybe because I was a doof, but I don't think I was a doof. I was fine at... I didn't really like sports that much. I was fine at touch football. We didn't play tackle football. Ended up getting in a collision in a touch football game in middle school and had to get 2 root canals for these 2 lower side, for side front, either side of the 2 middle. So that kind of made me realize I didn't really care if I ever played football again. I was fine at soccer, but then I don't really like running all the time because I get dehydrated, and back then they wouldn't let you drink water when you did sports, which was really stupid. And so I didn't really enjoy it that much, and I decided to quit that when I scored a goal in a game and somebody else took credit for it and nobody cared. It's like, whatever. And I was okay at basketball. I wasn't great, but I was fine. I was one of the guys on the team. Wasn't like the worst by any means. I wasn't the guy who used to dribble down the court and then bounce the ball off his foot and have it go out of bounds 3 out of 4 times.
Yeah. Also, McFish, you realize you're trying to explain tactics to Dark, right?
Wait, I have to wait for a king crab to shut down? That's terrible. You can okay, this will let you hit stuff past the tiny hill. What does that mean? Okay, when you have a good... Okay, you want to play with the arms unlocked. That's shift, right?
Yeah, I believe the tiny hill he's referring to is the range that you're looking for, the 250 meter.
Okay, when you have a good lock and there's a small bump of a hill in the way, you can lob your aim up, okay, while firing, and then swing your arm back to the target before losing lock. Okay, but if I keep it up, it'll lose the lock, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay, I see. So I can hit stuff past the hill. That's great.
Only a tiny little bump of a hill.
Yeah, so don't expect miracles.
But your JJ's plus the lob will let you get past maybe a small hill.
So I could jump a little bit.
Yep. You don't want to jump if stuff's looking at you.
Because they like to hit me.
Yes.
Really? You think that he's going to not jump?
Hills are your friend.
So basically,
bad guys are your friend.
Basically, hide as much as I can and poke and shoot when I can.
It's a very difficult mech to play because getting locks in your optimal range is almost impossible while not getting shot.
Well, that's great. That's perfect then. I'm right. I'm in the right mech. Many thanks to Valen and McFish for what's about to happen.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
It's going to be entertaining for me, at least.
Yeah, that's all
the
that matters.
walls on HPG are actually an opportunity because the guy that's on the wall with you has very limited mobility, and if he jumps off the wall, you get free shots. So there's potential for stuff to happen there.
You mean the guy on the other team that's up on the wall, you mean?
Yes, your target.
Oh, because then I can shoot down at him pretty easily.
Yeah, if he falls off or jumps off or runs from you.
Yeah.
He should run at you, but since I'll be on the wall, he probably won't.
Okay, I need to set my weapon groups here.
Yeah, he's
I'm very slow.
Never mind.
If you hit the 0 key, your mech can move, and at the same time, you can adjust your weapon groups.
Yeah, I'm moving. I just wanted to see which direction I should be moving.
Dark is attempting to multitask. All right, everybody.
Stop
Hold on to
talking.
your-
Ah! Even the other team is saying sorry.
About to get crazy over here.
Yep. All bets are off. Especially when I start trying to talk, pilot a mech, push buttons, keep from shutting down everything else, and a new mech. They're already shooting at me.
Technically, you can fire from a bajillion miles away. Generally speaking, you don't have enough ammo to do much damage playing that way, but it might
So
be.
it's not worth it.
Might make you feel good.
Oh, I want to feel good. Yeah, it looks like they'll go 700 plus, so 850 meters probably, but you're saying 500 meters is going to be a lot better and 250 is optimal. So
It has range brackets, so past 500 meters you do minimum damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, it falls off.
It's worse than firing LRMs if you're firing past 500 meters.
Target
Hey,
acquired.
hey, I do good damage with my LRMs at 1,000 meters.
Well, I mean, if you want to shoot at that range, all I'm saying is you should bring LRMs.
Well, they're sure shooting at me, that's for sure.
I subscribe to the greater volume volley shooting instead of the smaller
Yeah, if
numbers.
you're not within 500 meters, ATMs are kind of garbage.
Yeah.
And at 500 meters, they're not exciting.
Target acquired.
But at like 450, they're pretty okay.
At 250, they're amazing. I think the range bracket's something like 270, 280.
Yeah. Wouldn't doubt it. Let's see if Dark's gonna make it to the fight.
They're just shooting at me every time I poke out, so I'm kind of pinned down here, actually.
Target acquired.
And I'm quite a ways away from
Target
everything.
acquired.
So I think I'm going to have to wait till their snipers get
Target spotted.
a little heat from us. Maybe not. Maybe there's an whoops.
Target spotted.
Maybe there's an
All right,
opportunity over here now.
We're taking bets. Who thinks
I
Dark
didn't-
will make it to the fight?
I doubt I will.
Target acquired.
Target spotted.
I can't even get a lock on anybody to shoot.
Well, if you break right, there's two people in that opening, coming from the far right side of the map. They might still be pinned down there, and you can get some
Far
free
right
shots
side over
from
here.
above. Yep.
Target
Far right,
spotted.
where the where McFish is basically below him.
Oh, below him, right? Yeah, I can't get an angle there. I'm hoping one of these guys will
Acquired.
pop up. Oh, there we go, right there.
Yeah.
Target spotted.
Left
Target
arm
spotted.
critical damage. New target acquired.
Target
New
spotted.
target acquired.
Target spotted.
Whoop. Should have shot that.
New target
Target
acquired.
spotted.
Come on,
Dark has to
baby.
drop down and make a break for it.
Think so?
I mean, you're gonna die either way. Might as well go out in glory, right?
Target spotted.
New target acquired. Left arm destroyed.
All right, fine.
Destroyed. Right arm critical damage. Right arm destroyed.
Should have gone sooner, I guess.
Yeah, because I mean they're just chewing you up a little.
Yeah. Ever since I got up there, they've been hitting me pretty hard.
New target acquired.
I gotta remember I've got jump jets.
Target destroyed. Fuel at 0%.
Target
Target
spotted.
acquired. Target
Can't really get a lock
acquired.
on anybody either.
Remember, you can dumbfire.
Can I?
Yes.
Target spotted.
That's good.
Left torso.
Do I have to be able to aim too? Because that's
Left
really not
torso destroyed.
happening very well.
SRM
Well,
ammo destroyed.
You gotta try and aim as best you can.
Yeah. I did 46 damage.
There you go. That's something.
Destroyed. New target acquired.
You're trying to diversify your portfolio of mech
Yes.
death.
Right arm critical
Yeah.
damage.
I've died in every mech in my stable. Sometimes spectacularly.
Mostly with lots of crying
And twisting around in the cockpit
Yep.
and crying, yelling to my mother.
I didn't say that, you did.
It's
I was
true,
giving-
Mama.
The enemy is 75% of the way to victory. Shut them down.
Turtlefish. Hey, there's turtlefish and mechfish.
Your efforts here have been
Well,
seriously disappointing.
that was a spectacular fail. I'm going to run it again just to make things worse.
Let's see which one is stronger, the Mechfish or the Turtlefish.
Oh, that's a good question.
Mm.
I would say the mechfish is a little bit stronger.
You also might want some UAVs. I don't know if you brought those.
I didn't bring anything. I need to go put some consumables in there.
When you're playing this right, you're super hot and you wish you had less heat because you're just dealing so much damage and you're so hot.
That sounds like part of my style. The part about being super hot. The doing so much damage isn't necessarily my play style, but you know.
Although
can
this mech is so punishing. Just it's not easy.
If you can get it working, it'll work well, though, right?
It has a very high cap. I think I did about 1,500 with it once
Oh my gosh! Wow.
in this configuration.
It's so hard to do so much damage in this mech. Like Fish just casually drops 1,500.
Yeah.
It was a very lucky match. I would like overheat and shut down, and there'd be mechs right there, but I'd have somebody else in my team getting shot. It happened like 3-4 times during the course of that match.
What's that thing people do with humble bragging? That's what's going on.
Humble bragging. Yeah.
I don't. There's only been a handful of times that I have seen McFish do under 500 damage.
Oh, I've seen him do under 500.
I've doubled it. I've zero bombed sometimes.
Yeah. I've never seen it, so it never happened.
I've seen it.
I zero
Sometimes
bombed a blood ass by falling off, or I either went out of bounds or fell off out of bounds in HPG.
Oh, yeah.
I've actually been on several matches where I did better than him. So
I
he
brought
does
a
have
light PPC hunchback when
less than
hunchbacks
ideal
with light PPCs had min ranges. Enemy light mech walked up to my knees and looked at me, and I shook my head at him, and he nodded his head back at me, and then he killed me slowly.
Did you shake your head back and forth like, no, don't kill me?
Yes,
And then he moved his head up and down, yes, I shall?
yes.
That's funny. Yeah, because
Well,
there's no way to get away with it.
It was a friendly execution. That's nice.
Yeah.
Very kind of him. He was raised right.
Apparently, McFish, you were dealing with a Sicilian with death on the line.
Yeah, here you go.
So Dark, if I had taken a little more time, and I wanted to make this mech a better performer for you personally. I
Oh
would
yeah, that's a
probably
great
have given
idea.
it 4 LRM-15s instead of this loadout.
Oh, yeah. Well, but let me try this a little bit and see if I can kind of get the hang of it.
Or maybe like 10 more tons of armor. That would be better for him.
Or
It has a
20.
lot of armor for a hunchback.
Yeah, for a hunchback.
But again, this is Dark Marauder.
Can you guys see those boxes back on behind me? Or are they covered up by the Marauder?
They're covered up mostly. There's like one box visible.
Yeah.
There's 2 boxes there. Those are the old monitors I'm shipping back. I guess you can see the tape gun on them.
Yeah.
You can give them to your daughter. She needs a monitor.
No shit, that's not that kind of monitor. These are studio monitors. Audio monitors.
Yeah.
And she would probably like them, but they would take up more than half of her desk.
Once you expand the room and add the guest room underneath,
It won't be so bad.
fine.
And a fire pole, maybe, and a spiral staircase.
Well, yeah, that would let you build the alcoves into the walls to hide the speakers.
Yeah, yeah. I should have built a secret passageway. Is what I should have done between some of the upstairs rooms.
Have you watched the like Star Tours or whatever it is of Cara Delevingne's home?
No.
She has a bit of a secret passage.
Oh, really? Like it goes like forever?
It's shaped and themed like a vagina.
Oh, that's just very inventive. Who would have thought? That's so artful.
Got fuzzy pink soft stuff and all that.
Yeah. Huh.
You know, I have questions, but I don't want to ask.
I know. It brings up all sorts of questions that I don't think I want to ask either.
Yeah.
I'll look for it, Hellbringer.
Of course, Hellbringer. Of course.
She's a very non-typical, beauty kind of look. Her facial features are not the typical model type look. Same thing with the girl who played in The Queen's Gambit, whatever her name is. I mean, they're both really pretty, but it's not a typical pretty. I wonder if Cara would actually be that pretty without makeup, right? Because makeup really helps some faces a lot more than others, and some women don't seem to need any, and it's like they're still, stunningly beautiful.
I think she's in like a bathing suit or something in some space movie, and that was the only movie I've ever seen her in where I was like, oh my.
Well, the movie was actually pretty ho-hum, right? It was a visual spectacle. I don't remember what it was called. It's sci-fi, so I watched it.
How old is it?
Like 5 or 10 years?
5 or 6 or 7 years, maybe.
Yeah.
And the kid that played the guy she was a reasonably okay actress in it. He was pretty worthless completely. And the plot was a little bit convoluted in that I wasn't really sure why we cared. I guess. I don't know. It was visually very nicely done, though.
It's not Passenger, right?
No, it's not Passenger.
Is it 9?
No. It's just because I don't think she was in it.
The Valerian.
Ah, there you go.
Target spotted.
I wanted it to be better than it was. It just wasn't able to manage being better than it was.
Well, that was based on a book, wasn't it?
Probably.
Yeah. Because I remember Valerian, it's that giant conglomeration space station that they're all traversing around, and it's weird. And
At 25%.
Target spotted.
it wasn't bad. Just,
Okay, there went 10% of my armor.
Gargling me up.
Alright, we're gonna chill you 3.
starts walking away.
New target
Sorry.
acquired.
Oh, there we got it.
So we know who Hellbringer has a crush on.
Should have ducked back there.
Just remember, 200 meters.
Yeah, I was 500 meters.
Target acquired.
Target spotted.
Ouch, ouch, ouch.
Right arm critical damage. Right arm destroyed.
Ah,
Warning, incoming missile.
that's way too far. I'm just gonna die here. I have no cover.
Right torso critical damage.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
New target acquired.
Target
I
spotted.
got nothing.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
Alright, let's see if I can come back over here and do something.
Right torso
Nope.
destroyed. Weapon destroyed.
Need assistance.
Airstrike online. UAV activated.
Target spotted.
Target acquired.
Alright, I'm worthless in this thing.
Target spotted.
My jump jets are out,
New target
and I'm just a
acquired.
sitting duck now.
Arm destroyed. Left torso critical damage.
I don't think I've been this worthless in a mech for a long time.
I would say go back to the stalker then, maybe.
Oh no, I did 94. I doubled my damage pretty much. So this, I'm on a roll now.
There you go.
Target spotted.
Went from the 40s to the 90s.
Yeah. She's the girl in Queen's Gambit. I think is really pretty, but she's a little bug-like, and I think Kara is a little bug-like too.
Stay frosty.
I don't know if that's the right way to describe it, but
Highlander in the center.
Target spotted.
very unique look about them both.
25%.
Are you talking facially or like body?
Yeah, facially.
Need assistance. Target spotted.
I don't know. I'd have to go to the pictures of it again.
Target
But
spotted.
I could tell. But
Target spotted. Target spotted.
Destroyed.
75%.
Target spotted.
This Marauder's slow.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Oh, nice
New
shot.
Target acquired.
that was
Killed
pretty
me.
good.
New target acquired.
Sorry.
We're half down. Don't let the hostiles take down any more of you.
Warhammer's fucked
Target
up.
spotted.
What is he in? A 2C?
He's in a 4L Marauder, Marauder 2.
Target spotted.
He's going to take 4 days to get over across that bridge. There's one behind the little tower there too. Yeah.
Target spotted.
New target acquired.
Getting picked on because he's slower.
Yep. He's picking back pretty well though.
Okay, those
Turn
PPCs are
around,
pretty
maybe.
nice for that range.
Need assistance. Affirmative.
They're gonna regret poking their head out here in a second.
Yeah.
I guess I shouldn't have been fighting. We were just chilling in Delta 4.
T Timberwolf.
He's got a straight line to him.
New target acquired.
Defeat are closing in around us. Few hostiles are remaining. Crush the cowards.
target acquired. New target acquired. New target acquired.
He's got a pretty big sting. There he is. Oops. Went over his head on that one. It's too bad. Oh, they're double teaming him. How rude is that?
Oh, just get the one that pops out next.
Left torso.
Oh, they killed him. Can't believe it. Yeah, I was much better that time than the previous time. I do suspect this build is probably not for me.
You're either gonna win incredibly or die horribly.
Yeah, maybe. I don't think the winning incredibly is even on the table, though. I'll do another one. My curiosity. I'm still in tier 3, so I can go another match or two.
Gonna drain a little out of your savings there, huh?
Yeah.
I can see it now. I'm still tier 4. I can do this a couple more times.
Exactly. I'm still in tier 5. It's not like they can kick me into... Oh, I'm back in tier 6. It's exactly how it works.
Yep.
Anybody watch the stream, welcome. This is Ghostlance. I'm your host, Dark Marauder, hero of the Inner Sphere. Yeah, I know. It's a bold claim. And I assure you, I am willing, just not able to back it up. I haven't seen one king crab shut down that I could shoot yet, McFish. So that piece of advice has not been all that helpful.
It is kind of rare.
Well, I mean, if you load them up with a bunch of junk, it happens more often than you think. I should know. I have done it.
I'm surprised Drax isn't here.
I know.
Is Miss BNR in channel? Nope. Hellbringer, how come you're not over here jumping with me? You should have seen Drax last night. He cost me like 3.6 mil C-bills on one mech and one drop. Oh, it's painful. And then, do you know what he did? Next time we went to a planet, he got me to sell all the junk mechs that I had in my cold storage that, bailed me out of the poorhouse. And then he took credit for all that money he made me.
We're going to have a talk with Drax about money management. The financial officer should be the only one making these decisions. Because none of y'all are good with mech money.
He did get permission to destroy a light mech for science, but I was very clear that it was still coming out of his paycheck.
Okay. That's at least a good caveat. Yeah. I'll write him up an invoice.
Yeah. It was, but then he took out like a medium or something that was quite a bit more than a light mech, so something went wrong in the whole process.
I think something was lost in translation. Yes, absolutely.
Okay, yeah. Dark, starting from this side, you want to go in a hunchback. Low, past the waterfall, past the gap on your left, and then up the first ramp after the gap.
Okay. See, McFish
And then
also
you
knows
wanna-
where to go with each mech on each
You want
map.
to control that top area, but you want to stay on the outside of the ridge and shoot all the guys that are inside of the ridge. If somebody's outside the ridge, they're your priority target, although you probably have to run away. If you're in a
My
lonely
priority to
hatchback.
run away from. So, okay, when I get there, I'll ask you what I'm doing again, so I'll make sure I'm doing the right thing. So I go past, there's a little ramp right here, right? But I go past this, or did I go through there? Okay. I've never gone this way before. So here's a ramp, going up the ramp.
All right, all of this blue stuff on your mini map between the 5 and 6 line, you want to stay on the right side of it, but shoot over the little hump.
The blue stuff over there.
Target spotted.
Oh, I see where we are. So I want to shoot
You don't
these
want to
guys
shoot
when
in
they
the
come
same
up.
place twice if you can help it.
So move around. Okay.
Duck and weave, duck and weave.
Spotted.
Bob and weave. Bob and weave.
There you go.
And you don't want to keep staring if there's no target.
I gotta
You
find a
pop up,
target.
you shoot, you pop back down.
Okay. Yeah, this is the place where they always harass me. So I get that.
Now you get to do it.
Target acquired.
Target spotted.
Warning, incoming missile.
Target spotted.
Why can't I move? Ah, come on.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
Too far. Everybody's too far. What do we got? 600. That's getting closer.
Target spotted.
Target acquired.
Target spotted.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
Target acquired. New target acquired.
I got a shot off that time, but I think I lost the lock.
Target acquired.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
That was, I don't know what happened.
New target acquired.
I have a theory. I think I know
So
why
if they-
Drax and this BNR are not here.
If they do their, oh, you think she's on a mission?
I think she finally caught Drax.
Yeah.
New target
He's just in an oil
acquired.
drum somewhere.
Okay, the targets have dried up, so we have to relocate a little bit. You still want to stay on the
Should I-
high ground, but you want to
should I
stay
go to
on
the
the
right?
outer edge of the inner high ground now.
The outer edge of the inner high ground? I don't know what that means exactly.
So cross the valley, but
Do
stay
you want me to go
on.
over here? Over to D5, towards D5?
New
I got
target
targets now.
acquired.
Target spotted.
Fuck me.
New target acquired.
So that mist links that just dropped down.
Target spotted.
Oh, why didn't that? I guess I didn't get the lock. Do I worry about him now?
New target acquired.
There we go.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
New target acquired. New target acquired.
Target
Center
spotted.
torso critical.
There's our mist links. Yep.
The R key is your beginning of success here,
Acquired.
I'm using it.
and then you
Just
only
not-
want to shoot the streaks when you're below min range.
Weapon destroyed.
Target spotted.
Oh,
There's a
I got a
prong
light on
behind
me.
you.
Yeah.
The enemy has started.
I did 98, so I did it the same as last time.
Got kind of cornered by the light pack there.
Missile.
Yeah.
Incoming missile. Center torso critical damage. LB-10 ammo destroyed. Heat sink
Target
destroyed.
spotted.
Warning.
I think it's so funny that I can do pretty well in some mechs and so horrible in others.
Target destroyed. New target acquired.
And I realize they have to be played completely differently, but I don't seem to be able to get the hang of it really a lot of times. And I don't play them enough, so that's part of it, I'm sure, too.
I would say comfortability in the mech is also part of it, yeah.
Yeah.
How comfortable are you in it?
Enemy forces at 75%.
Oh, there's a mech just stand there waiting to be shot.
New target.
I mean, if he's asking for it.
Looked like he was.
Target spotted.
Goggles is
Don't let the hostiles take down any more of you.
Missile.
getting hurt pretty badly, it looks like.
Warning, incoming missile. New target acquired.
The dumb thing about fleas is they cause just as much damage through your team shooting you as they do themselves, it seems like.
Hmm.
New target acquired.
I like how Hellbringer had a terrible day and starts out by saying he's not going to game because he had a terrible day, and then after talking about his terrible day, he's like, actually.
Is he going to come
I
in?
think I will play a
Hi,
game.
Lady. I'm Cara Delevingne, and welcome to my house. Leo, come on.
Oh, I should probably get off of here before Hellbringer gets on then.
ERPPC destroyed.
He had a terrible plan if he needs my significant other here. No, I don't need the terrible plan. It means my ankles will be broken.
How do your ankles be broken?
Because if he breaks my ankles, that means that you'll stay there and I'll stay there, and he has people to talk to and help him.
But no, he broke your ankle. Make his son.
I mean, try.
Oh, my dervish got way better.
You get that good 5 minutes of rage.
Hammer.
Not sure.
I got this. Don't worry about it.
Okay. I believe. Just don't fall.
Copy. Do I need different skills for that? Other build?
Not really.
Okay.
I'm gonna drop off the comm though. I'll be watching.
Okay. Have a good night. So, okay, Hellbringer. Let's see. Day 2 snowstorm. Defeated, not in gaming mood, stopped today, so I was digging out all day, went to start the car to go to the store, and it was dead. I charged the battery to find the serpentine belt came off. Oh my gosh, the engine bay is packed full of hard snow from the high winds. Going to bed soon, got to get up early and clear out the snow. Pull the tire and wheel off and put the belt back on. All a big pain. Yeah, I know. Actually, I'll get on a couple minutes. I think we lost. I didn't really pay attention at the end there. Yeah. It looked like we were losing pretty handily, actually. It's probably because I'm not helping. That might have something to do with it.
A team can usually handle a few people not doing anything.
Well, I guess, but it's helpful if, somebody could do something that they do. I sometimes, if I die prematurely for a dumb reason, I always feel like, oh my gosh, I probably let the team down. Because I know I can bring at least 250 to 500 damage, sometimes more, and sometimes we only lose by a narrow margin, right? And it's like, it's my fault.
Embrace death.
I do. I try to go boldly and bravely to my demise. Aluminum 15s. I might have better luck with these babies. So I probably don't need... I mean, I can pop UAVs, but they're not really going to help me so much, right?
They help you.
Do they? Even though I'm a long ways away?
Yeah, they help you see things that are past hills and terrain blockage.
All right, let's go over here. I've got an arty strike. I suppose I could get rid of that. Do I need a cool shot? Just go with the UAVs. I've got a cool
shots.
Okay. Oh, I can only put... Oh, I gotta drag that out. I thought it was... Can't put another UAV.
Two cool shots in UAV is fine.
Alright. There we go.
And for weapon groups, you just put all the weapons in 2 groups, and you put the 2 groups to chain fire, and you just hold down 2 buttons when you've got a lock.
Okay. So you're firing 2 at a time, basically, as quick as they can.
Yeah. And you want your arms unlocked so that you can hold locks easier.
Ah, I forgot to unlock on the other thing.
Yeah, not having them unlocked makes lobbing much harder, and it also makes holding locks harder.
It's probably harder to track a target if you're trying to lead them a little bit and you're dumb firing up close like I was doing on that first match. Oh, invite.
Yeah, without a lock, ATMs are terrible.
Invite sent. Of course, I can't see the ready up button, so I can't ready up. Because of a bug they haven't fixed in 8 years, I think. Still can't. That's so dumb.
Yeah, the ATM velocity is about half of MRM velocity, so...
Another invite. Seems like you're on a roll for problems. You can't even get invited to the game accurately with the snow and the car and everything else. You can't even get into a game. I understand why you're feeling defeated. This is terrible. So the timing belt on your car came off? On your car?
Serpentine belt.
So what's the serpentine belt do?
From what I hear, it's incredibly difficult to replace unless you have a lift or special tools.
It's a belt on the side of most car motors, runs the water pump, your power steering, a bunch of stuff, your alternator.
It's just the belt that goes back and forth around multiple angles and stuff?
Yeah, over all the pulleys.
Okay. So it's like a fan belt, but it's fancy.
I had to get mine off and back on again when I replaced an alternator on an Accord before I sold it, because I wanted it to run when I sold it.
Yeah. Huh. And then you didn't need to sell it, right? Because then it ran.
The tensioner on the thing is so incredibly tough to move with a normal tool. Like, I was seriously hurting myself just trying, so I ordered a tool off Amazon and it went fine. But without that tool...
That's the thing, you know, we get all these... You have to have a repertoire of specific tools to fix things on a lot of cars for a lot of their stuff. It's just gotten kind of crazy.
I just needed a much longer lever arm. It was basically a really long wrench.
Was it like a socket wrench or just an open-end wrench? Or
I think you could have used either one.
I have that tool too.
I don't have the tool.
It's easy with the tool, and oh my god, without the tool.
Well, it depends on what vehicle you're working on. Some vehicles, it's easy going through the top, but vehicles like mine, you got to pull the wheel off, jack it up, obviously, to pull the wheel off, pull the wheel well out to get access to where the tensioner is.
Oh my gosh, just down below.
Yeah, it's stupid.
What genius. That's one of the things I wonder. Like, they could put that tensioner probably anywhere along that path. Maybe some places not, but you'd think they would try to put it a place that at least you could get to from the top easily. Or they figure if it's a shop, they've got a lift, so who cares, right? But I don't know. I don't think they... Plus, it would save the automobile owner a lot of money and repair fees if you could just do it quickly and easily.
The belt didn't break. It came off because the engine bay got packed full of snow from the high winds.
Well, why would that make it come off? Was there ice buildup in there, or was it?
Go to turn over the motor, and that hard snow is underneath the belt, and it
pops it up.
off.
So yeah. And that was just snow drifts that kind of went up underneath and got onto it?
Massive snow drifts. We got a little over a foot. Hold on. We got a little over a foot, and the high winds were so strong that it turned it into like sand dunes. So like there's lots of low spots. Like half my driveway barely had any snow on it at all. But towards
my gosh.
car area, it was like a 4-foot drift.
Why do people live where you live? Why do they live there? Why? I mean, I would just.
And then to get the snowblower out, it was a couple hours of digging a path out to get to the shed and back. Then the snow drifted up around the door. It was halfway up the shed, so it was like 5 feet deep. I had to dig that all out to get the door open. And
oh my god,
it was a mess, man. It was a mess. It was an adventure today. This is one of the worst buildups with like wind and snow that I've seen.
And you still don't have water, right?
No.
I'm sorry.
It's all ready to go. It just needs to get warmer, a little bit warmer, and then no more snow.
I think if I lived there, I would not only run my water down deep, but I'd run it with a heating line next to it too when it got really cold, just to be sure.
Yeah, I'll be doing something about that this summer. I like the heat tapes though, because the first year I was up here, I used that, and I had one section start on fire. And that
I wasn't thinking heat tape. I was thinking maybe it is a heat tape, but it's just a
electrical heat tape, whatever. Not
the stuff I was thinking is it's a cord, a heat cord.
Yeah.
Right. You just kind of wrap
cord,
it.
That's right. A lot of people up here call it heat tape, but yeah, it's a cord.
They had one start a fire?
Yeah, my first winter up here. I had 2 of them running. One of them started on fire.
Are any of them certified for underground use?
Well, it was on the above ground lines, but
yeah,
there are ones that you can stick down the underground line to keep it from freezing, but those are expensive. Like a 60-footer or something like that. I think it was like $500-600.
Oh my gosh! Wow.
For that price, I'd rather just dig out the line by hand and lower it, get it below the frost line, so I don't have that problem. And then I'll heat tape this stuff that's exposed, or heat cord. I don't know, figure that out later this summer. It's about to get above freezing now, start next week, almost daily. And then after a week or 2 after that, it'll be fine. The water will be running every day. Almost out of this winter crap here.
Yeah.
So I'll deal with that water line stuff throughout the summer.
Target acquired.
I don't think I had a lock. It looked like a lock. It didn't act like a lock.
Charlie
Got
4,
a little hole here.
At 25%.
Target spotted.
Push Charlie 4, that's their main weight.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
New target acquired. New target acquired.
Can't get a lock on anything.
Target spotted.
UAV activated. Target acquired.
Target spotted.
New target acquired.
Shadowcat flanking around Echo 4.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
Target acquired.
Shadowcat and Fox 4.
Target destroyed.
Going after our AFK. 2 of them behind. Stealth flee. Fox 3. Fox 4 actually.
I'm worthless in this mech. Lerms are dumb. Guys, if you can help me get locks, I've got lerms I can share.
We're putting no one in the circle.
Target acquired.
They hit me on the left side of Delta 4. Southwest side.
New target acquired. Target destroyed.
Hey, I got a kill. What do you know?
New target acquired.
Uh-oh. Right in the middle of an arty strike.
Target destroyed.
Target spotted.
Fuel at 25%.
Been in the circle.
Target spotted.
Target acquired.
Incoming from Delta 5.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
New target acquired. New target acquired.
Well, I ain't in the circle no more. I'm done.
New target acquired.
Can't get a lock on this guy. Can't get a lock on anybody.
New target acquired. Left arm critical damage. Left arm destroyed. Left torso critical damage. New target acquired. Heat destroyed. Left torso destroyed.
Yeah. 50. I did 50. I think I was better off in the Hellbringer build I had in the first place. At least I had some lasers I could shoot things. Okay, this was a failed experiment. Not saying it's the mech's fault. Just saying I'm not very good with it.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt that nobody on the team ever pressed R once.
Nobody pressed R. Even after a nice little invite. Like, hello? Well, before I'm tier 6, I need to switch mechs for a couple drops. That was painful. That was the painful. I don't normally hate lerms either. I mean, I don't use them very much, but I usually feel like I can get some locks and do some damage, but that wasn't happening. All right. This is Valen's fault, actually. Thanks, Phelan.
We had a light who went and tackled with an enemy medium, and he went around the corner, and he didn't bother to target him the whole time he was dueling him.
Oh my gosh.
So, like, there's just no way to help him.
All right, here we go. Dooga-dooga-doom, dooga-dooga-dooga-doom. And here we go. Jump-a-dum. Everybody in chat who's hanging out, say hi. Sound off. Let yourself be known. I'll peek over here and take a look what we got. Oh yeah, Miss Bionar's not. Brios is sneaking around in here too. Hey, Brios. Brios, we have a slot here if you want to come join us. Bum bum bum. Bum 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 ba-da-dum. And I just got out of the mech that I've been totally ineffective in, so I'll be somewhat effective now. I'll have random moments of effectiveness. Tomorrow I need to finish Jessica's audio mix, or get really close, and I need to start editing her music video for this month so I can get it out this month, or I'll be in big trouble from 2 girls. Because we filmed it last night and I haven't even cracked the files open yet. Do do dee 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 do 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 do. Ba-do do dee do da ba boom ba ba dum. Ba da ba da 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 ba. You know what you ought to do, Hellbringer? You ought to just dig a giant hole, pour some concrete, and make a bunker, and then cover it over with 6 feet of earth, and just live underground. And you don't have to mess with all this stuff.
No, because then they'll charge me more taxes.
Not if they don't see where you dug the hole.
True.
Could be like a covert, depot of gaming world. What did you say they would charge you? Like $2,000 a year, or more than that, if you built?
Right around there, depending on how much I put in.
Yeah.
The neighbors didn't put in much, and that's where they're at.
They didn't put in much?
No.
Wow. And for that, you get police and fire and a hospital, maybe? And schools, right? And some social services for... It's a small town, though, right? You don't have a whole lot of people that live there, right?
Well, I'm outside of town, so...
But how big is the town?
I don't know the population. It's not that big, though.
Yeah.
I'm in the middle of 3 small towns.
How many stoplights are in each town?
2, 3.
So they're really little towns. So you get 1 police officer for all 3 towns?
They don't even have their own officers. It's like a county thing.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, wouldn't you feel better if you were contributing, to the community 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,000 a year? Wouldn't that make you feel better?
No. Because I'm over here living like this. Nothing's contributing to my end.
Yeah,
so.
I must have misjudged your... what makes you happy, I guess.
If I could afford it and was well off, then
yeah, you wouldn't worry about it so much.
I can't afford it.
It's not like an ice cream truck comes to your property very often, right?
No.
Well, you could build a hobbit hole. You're kind of on flat land though, and you can't go too deep because you'll be under the water table from the lake there. So what you need is you need to make a big hole, and submerge, and then bury a submarine and live in a submarine, or just get a couple of old fuel tanks and bury and submerge those and weight them down with rocks so they don't pop up when it gets real wet.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. I've seen a couple Soviet ones on Craigslist for real cheap.
And maybe you could get a silo, like a missile silo, for cheap.
With nuclear warhead in it?
Well, even if you had a mock-up one that was kind of cool to look at, or you could light it up with turn the bottom, rocket engines into thrusters that just run propane for a campfire, inverted campfire, and you could sit around and roast marshmallows at the bottom of a refurbished but not operational nuclear missile. That'd be kind of fun.
And make sure everybody's got their own oxygen masks and tanks.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, you'd want to have airflow, to get rid of the fumes, but it could be cool. Super rich people are taking, nuclear bunkers and launch system silos and turning them into bunker houses because, they got money to throw at things, I guess. Must be a good idea, though, if they're doing it.
I'll remember that when my real life bank account matches my Mechwarrior bank account.
I don't think I'll ever have 1 billion C-bills in the real world.
Do you have 1 billion C-bills?
Well, like 1.2 billion or something.
Oh my gosh. That's impressive. I thought I had a lot. I've got like 200,000. But no billions. I don't need to fire all those things. I don't think I'm even hurting him. What is his range? I do not know. Oh, he's coming down, though. He just must not like what he's getting. Oh, there's one over here. We got one moving over D7. Looks like a medium working over towards us. It's quite a ways off.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
Target acquired.
Target spotted.
New target acquired.
Got a Marauder moving over. D7.
He might try to come through C6 down there. Do you want to cut him off? Do you want to cut him off with me? I think he's going to come this way. Behind this post here. Behind this wall over here. Yeah, he's here. He's here. Get him. Get
Echo coming in with you. Looks like I'm a little bit behind you.
Target spotted.
Don't let him get away.
Target
He's
destroyed.
open.
Good work.
There we go.
Thanks.
Nice.
He should know better than to come over and.
There was another mech around here with
harass
small
us.
farmer though.
There's a little one, I think.
Target spotted.
We got 3 over here at Echo 6, Echo 7.
Okay, guys, they're coming behind us. They're behind us. E7.
They're up on the top also. Be warned.
Don't get caught in the open, guys.
The whole team's coming.
spotted. Affirmative.
Yep, they're all pushing around here.
Target acquired.
Yeah, get
Watch out,
yourself
Mad Cat's
covered.
coming. Mad Cat's pushing right in. Get him, tag him. He's overheated, he's overheated.
Artillery strike online.
Target spotted.
Well, I'm gonna go down there and cause trouble, I guess.
Guys, we need help. Can you go? You're all running away.
You guys need to back in to us because they're not
They're not
coming
even
down.
facing us. They're NASCARing away from us.
They're not
We're
coming
gonna
down to
lose.
help you. I'll come down and help you, but you need to draw them back to us.
Just run. They're still
Hotel?
NASCARing.
Left torso critical damage.
Target spotted.
Center torso critical damage.
Target spotted.
Fucking gay cunt. SRM bitch.
There was a bad guy up here. Where'd he go?
Target
Put her over
destroyed.
there.
Target spotted. Target spotted. Target spotted.
Where? Gosh, I'm not finding targets very well. Here we go.
Affirmative.
Target acquired. Target destroyed. Heat level critical. Left torso destroyed. Left arm destroyed. Heat sink destroyed.
Oops.
Target spotted.
Heat level critical.
Ah! I got the shot off first. Good work, guys. Still much better than I was doing. Mucho better. Boo-dee-doo-dee-doo. Boo-dee-doo-dee-doo. Boo-doo-doo-dee-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. A little bit of shaker action there. That was free. All part of the stream. This might be my last drop. I think I'm going to turn in reasonably early tonight. Dum dum, ba-dum ba-dum ba-dum. Here we go. Yoo-hoo! What else have I got going that I gotta do tomorrow? Oh, man. You guys have a preference? Forest Colony, perhaps? Sure. I'll pick Forest Colony. I'll be part of the 3%. All right. Hellbringer, I'm just kind of feeling for you. I know what it's like to be like on a big, having projects that just go haywire and get worse and worse. So I totally am empathizing for you. Sorry that you're going through all that.
It'll work out.
I know, but it can be kind
It is
of
almost over.
Like you said, it can be kind of defeating. Thank goodness for sleep.
Yep, about to go in and putting something on Netflix or something and fall asleep.
You could watch The Valerian.
Nah, I've seen it before.
Have you watched the Lost in Space reboot?
I actually don't watch much.
It's fun. It's fun. You can watch it. It's good. There's 4 seasons of it, I think. It's actually quite enjoyable.
I'm in the middle watching Lord of the Rings extended versions.
Which takes what 42 hours per episode?
Yeah, they're like 3-hour-long movies.
Oh my gosh. Are they worth watching, the extended versions?
I don't know, because I haven't seen the originals since they came out. I've seen them a couple times in that era. So watching them now is kind of long time. It's been a long time, so it's fresh.
Yeah.
A lot of it's new. So it's hard to tell what's extended version, what's regular.
Right. I don't know that I've seen all 3 of them even. I may have.
And then when I finish this, I'm going to do the Hobbit series, which I have not seen yet.
I have not seen those at all. I feel like those came up short.
Artillery strike online.
Sorry, couldn't resist.
I was going to say, don't tell me that.
I'm just making a vertically challenged height joke, so you can ignore it. These are a bunch of poorly behaved Mechwarriors. They're just shooting at anything that they come across, including me. Golly. Signs and everything else. I don't want to be the guy, so I'm just going to hang back here a little bit. I don't want to be the guy that they look at and say, oh, let's kill him first.
There's Cicada and D6.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
Just missed him. There we go. That was a nice little land.
Target spotted. Need assistance.
I guess I could come in there and actually help him.
Need assistance.
Need help with Delta 4?
McFish, you got a cicada coming in behind you. If that's you all in C4. That is. You got a cicada coming in
Coming out
behind
through
you.
Delta 4.
I'm coming up behind you.
We got 2 of them pushing out Delta 4.
Artillery strike online.
They stopped.
Sorry.
That's right, I held them back by sheer will and large lasers.
Stay frosty.
There's one at Delta 6.
Target spotted.
Looks like only half of the enemies remain.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
Target destroyed. Artillery strike online. Heat sink destroyed. Left torso critical damage. Left arm critical damage. Heat level critical.
You get them back there, Fish, or you need help? Just took down this Highlander.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Got myself a couple kills. Where's the last one? Did you guys lose the last target? We need to find him. The cinema. There's the cinema. Could go in for a movie. Oh, there he is.
Target spotted.
He's gonna die before I can get to him, I'll bet. Yep. Good work, guys. Thanks for the drop. Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop. 417. Oh, I thought I got 2 kills. What a rip. Oh well. Oh well. 5 kill assists. Oh well. I was looking for more impressive things there.
You'd probably get a much bigger number if you played again.
Oh, you're terrible. Fine. Fine, I'll do that. I want a bigger number. I'm manipulatable. Manipulative? I think I said it right, but it seems like there ought to be a better word. Doesn't it? Manipulatable. Manipulable. Manipulable. That's probably the better word. It's probably not even a word. Okay, but this is for sure my last one. For sure.
Like the last 5 of them.
This is for sure the last 2 of the last 5. No, I'm going to quit after this for sure, unless I do another one. I mean, it's for sure. Unless fish hasn't readied up. There he goes. Yeah. Okay, we're off and running. Here it goes. Ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-ba-ba-doo-ba-doo-da. Boo-doo-dee-doo-doo-doo-doo-dee-doo. Boo-doo-dee-doo-doo-doo-doo-dee-doo. Boo-dee-dee-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Boo-doo-da-doo-ba-da-da. I think I saw the Valerian a long time ago. I would probably watch it again if I could remember to. I've been watching bits of old black and white sci-fi movies, like Rocket Ship MXR or something like that, and Battle Beyond the Sun. And they're really bad. But like Jeff Bridges is in one that I'm watching right now. So you see these actors when they were really young. It's kind of fun. Come on, we need to drop. We need to drop. No drops. I might have to give up.
Nobody likes a quitter.
I know, but I mean, golly, Wally.
There it is.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Here we go. Here we go. So exciting. When I think it was Jessica, when she was little, she would get all excited and she would say, and she was little, like 3, she'd say like, I'm so exciting, I'm so exciting. And she'd kind of jump up and down a little bit. It was pretty funny. Oh.
Sorry, I don't know why fish ain't responding, but I'm tired and you know my situation.
Yep. That's fine. You guys are fine. I'm sleepy too. And all the people watching the stream are probably asleep already anyway. So it's not like, I don't think anybody cares. We're all just like on autopilot. I mean, if Drax isn't here for us to, you know, poke fun at, it's kind of a buzzkill. I'm going to blame him for this.
Tomorrow I'll take some pictures of the snow out there.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. That's what I had to clean out. Unreal.
Howdy, everybody.
Biggest snowdrifts I've had up here, definitely.
Are they similar to what we're looking
going
at?
on almost 4 years.
Is it similar to what we're looking at here on this map?
Kinda, yeah.
Just without the
Except
rocks.
for my car was stuck under somewhere with just the front end hanging out. So happy I got that nice big snowblower though. Man, that thing makes a difference. First year up here, I was shoveling everything by hand.
How wide was
Neighbor
it?
seen that, and he sold me this really nice Husqvarna. It's a really big, giant snowblower, 2-wheel drive. The thing's a beast.
How wide of a swath does it cut?
I think it's 36 or 42. Can't remember.
Seriously, 42 would be huge. Even 36 is a lot of snow.
I'm almost
chopping.
positive it's 36, and the snowdrift was like half a foot over the top of this thing. I had to snowball up it and then keep working my way down until I got to the ground.
Was the snowblower buried too? Did you have to dig it out so you could use it?
I keep it in my shed, and the whole shed was drifted in. That was half the day was getting to the shed and digging that thing out so I could get the door open and get the snowblower out.
Gosh, are there certain directions you should have your doors? Because the wind normally blows snow, drifts that up against that side. So you should have your doors on the other side, or to a side at least.
Yep, and with the big field in back, the way the previous people had it set up here, the shed always gets buried in.
Oh. Can you rotate your shed, or is it too big and kind of planted?
Yeah, I'll be moving there once I get to building, so
Yeah.
down the road it'll be moved, but not now, no. This is the first time I've had snow drifted in up over the door on my camper here. I had to push the door open and
to get out. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was about a foot up above the bottom of the door, and the camper is about 3-4 feet up off the ground, jacked up.
Wow.
Even the dog let go out. I opened the door for him
That
to go
camper,
out.
that's tall. If it's 3 or 4 feet up, that's a lot.
Yeah, along the whole camper door side, it's.
Is that because you're worried about flooding or something, or what? Like, why up so high?
That's just because it's a wheeled camper. It's jacked up just above the wheels. The doors is. Oh no, it's hard to explain, but yeah, it's
that's
just
fine.
how it is.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
I'm close range, so I can't do much yet.
Target spotted.
Target acquired.
Target spotted.
Heat level critical.
Oh, Fox.
Artillery strike online.
Mistakes were made.
Artillery strike activated.
Target spotted.
New target acquired. Target destroyed. Target acquired. Heat level critical.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
Gonna push in and cause mayhem.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Target spotted.
Left torso critical damage. Left torso destroyed.
Ouch.
Left arm destroyed.
Ouch.
Heat sink destroyed. Heat
Oh yeah, here you are.
warning incoming missile. Warning incoming missile. Right.
Ah, they got me. I did some damage though. 610. Thought I was going to do better than that. Thought I was going to get some kills there. But I was going after these great big giant mechs and they wouldn't die.
Warning incoming missile. New target acquired. New target acquired. Target destroyed. New target acquired. New target acquired.
Target spotted.
New target acquired.
Halfway there.
Right arm critical damage. Left leg critical damage.
Oh, he's just going in after him.
Critical damage. Left arm destroyed.
Well, I shouldn't have done that.
Center torso critical
But,
damage.
oh well.
LRM destroyed.
Lost his main guns. That's too bad.
New target.
That's a real Dark Marauder move there.
Target spotted.
New target acquired. Target destroyed.
Ooh. Like we might get this.
Target acquired.
Victory is within our grasp.
He's gonna go after the Sun Spider. Go, Bushwhacker, go.
Target spotted.
Yep. As long as he's running, that's a perfect target. Uh-oh, uh-oh.
Machine gun destroyed.
Oh, no.
Target destroyed.
Oh,
New
yes.
target acquired. Target destroyed. New target acquired.
Target spotted.
Machine guns seem OP now. Am I wrong? They used to not do anything. Now it seems like they just do quite a bit of damage. Alright, well, 610, that's okay. Not bad.
Almost survived.
I did more damage than everybody but Nether 66624.
I took 900 damage.
Wow.
I was so beat up. I had both legs. One leg was gone. The other one was like, look at it, it's gone.
That's amazing.
Everything but my right arm was like pretty much toast. I lost the
Wow.
left side of my map.
That's fantastic. Okay, guys, I got to go to bed. Thanks so much for the drops. Hellbringer, best of luck to you tomorrow. Hope to see photos, or it didn't happen. And then McFish, thanks for the builds and the crazy drops in those weird mechs that I'll never probably get to work right. Everybody in the stream, thanks so much for coming in. This has been Ghostlands, your favorite place to waste the most important moments of your life. See you later, probably tomorrow. Bye. Woohoo! Stream is ending. Everyone can finally go about their daily lives. Get back to things that matter. Like waiting until they can come back and watch Ghostlands all over again. Night, guys.
Later.